Hello everyone. In this brief video, I will explain the strategy portfolio. You'll be selecting 6 strategies to present. Each strategy should be structured according to the directions. So the first part of the strategy assignment will present the introduction, where you will name the strategy, provide a citation of where you found it, and you'll discuss the standards addressed for your grade level. Then you'll briefly explain why you selected the strategy. You might reference observations from your students or assessment data that you may have collected. Third, you will use the template for the lesson plan provided to structure your strategy lesson. You'll notice in some of the resources that we have that the template follows the exact structure from our textbook, one of our textbooks. And so you can essentially use the lesson plan template to be able to fill in the section for your lesson plan. Lastly, you will choose 3 strategies that you will teach to students, and you will then write a reflection on how the lesson went, what the strengths that you noticed in the students, and some next steps for students after teaching the lesson. You can discuss whether or not you feel as though the strategy was a good fit for students and why in 1 to 2 paragraphs. The lesson plan itself provides opportunities for you to connect prior learning for students, for you to name the strategy and tell them what they're going to be learning for the day, a place for you to demonstrate the strategy, a place to provide guided practice, and for you to collect assessment data when the students are working independently. And finally, you may include some type of summary of the learning and discuss next steps. So the lesson plan itself, you'll enter all of your data, which will be in that one section. So you will have 6 of these filled out and 3 that you choose to teach. In the video demonstration, you'll notice that I just quickly added my notes. These aren't fully complete lesson plans that you can choose to type them if you wish, but they're just brief notes giving you the explicit language that you'll use to teach students, and you might list some of the resources. So they're very brief jots from you in working with small groups so that groups are fluent, and this is a very fast-paced structure that you can use on a day-to-day basis. You may choose to select a strategy from our content area reading textbook. You might choose to have students engage in creating a concept map. Again, you will have to structure the language so that it follows the same quick structure. This template will give you the guided practice to be able to work with a strategy group from anywhere from 7 to 12 minutes. The strategy groups should be very brief and quick. You won't be demonstrating, even if you're connecting to a text, the entire text. You'll select one section to highlight for students and model briefly how you would do that work. Or you may have a model already readily prepared for students, and they'll do a quick practice working alongside with you, and then you'll ask them to show you what that would look like independently in a couple minutes. So the strategy lessons themselves are very brief, and they're not lengthy lessons that in a small group that students would be engaged in a long time. They're checkpoints for you to collect, progress monitor, and help students to be able to practice the independence while you're monitoring, conferring, and asking questions so that they can apply strategies independently. If you have questions regarding this assignment, please feel free to email me, or you have my cell phone number to text, and we can touch base. Thank you so much.